Hey guys, you're live on YouTube. Time to take care of the fishes. Before I do that, I do shit. Alright, sorry about that. The Memorial Day weekend. It started today. It's Memorial Day Monday, the finale. So I hope everybody's safe today. I don't know where I left. It's gonna be rain all day, so I'm kind of happy about that. But we're live. Huh.
It's week 11 of the NFL, and up next is Steven Nelson. He should be one of his...
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game.
Alright, we're good. We're good. We got.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Plowing up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains,
Oh, well.
I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins off to a great start defensively.
Okay. Okay.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got second and...
Alright, we're going to win this game.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense.
Oh, let's go.
I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Running on second with White. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. It's a gain of 5, and he's short. That's third, less than a yard.
I'm not playing without Genty. That ain't happening. That's a lie. I'm not playing without Genty. Forget.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' veteran... he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, it's Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Smith next. Quick throw here is complete. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. Now a give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Ooh, Tampa's a good.
They'll stick with him again. And good hard running.
You know my favorite chant.
Close to a first down. Might be a yard short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes.
Oh, you're going fine.
Enough to move the chains. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he'll just get
We got it. Let's go.
those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And with that last touchdown, another milestone. He is the owner of the NFL record. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain there up to the 17-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense
Ah,
has
damn
to
it.
find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward. Drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. In motion is Myers. Smith now to throw on first down. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Off the play fake. Smith. He'll go right back to Myers. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Vegas.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Raiders are going to...
Oh, we got it. Unless it's holding.
Try to finish off this drive.
Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. We're going to run the ball here.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. And
yeah, let's go.
Dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the... Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Got a man left side. It's caught.
All right, let's go.
And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Ooh, wow, big play.
For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30. Give up the middle, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Right back to him on first down, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7. They'll go with a run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a run. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Back to the ground after the penalty.
All right, let's go.
He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the... They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set... 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Smith to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, we tried the deep pass, didn't work.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They tried the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Now give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a 1st down.
Now we got another offside. Damn.
To throw is Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play.
We got another 100. Yeah, damn. Oh.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. That is caught to the goal line and in.
I need another touch.
Down
Wow. What a
Two
cook route.
touchdowns
Oh,
for
damn.
him in the game. Numbers 17
I gotta see the
and
replay, though.
18 on the year.
Dante Thornton
And that
Jr.
is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give...
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Here's a toss, right side. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Smith. He's going to air this one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Dolphins. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with their running back. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. Able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. A run now on 2nd down. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They go play action with Smith. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Smith. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Dolphins are... So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Smith.
Oh, here we go. Let's go, man. Brock Bowers, my man, he's here. What a touchdown. Oh, that was too easy right there.
This offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Smith. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
All right, we're going to run the ball.
They'll run. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The whole
All right, we're going to run the ball.
Been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now, a running play. He's to the 10, and he's going to be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. And he will score again.
Ooh, wow.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
That was too easy.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah.
On play action, he'll see the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Smith. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. It's first down, and they'll run. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now a give up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll go. Smith. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Right back to him on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. So this
All right.
is a win for the visiting Raiders. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.
Let's see the player to
EA
take.
Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Okay, you threw him a little more,
We
but
say so long, everyone.
ooh, I have 5 interceptions, but I still win the game. Attempts. Three touchdowns, okay. I still average more. Okay. Genty, ooh, wow, wait. 250, 294. Okay, looks like there's another one. All right, let's go.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Trayvon Walker. He's not afraid to throw.
All right.
Second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Broncos coming up next.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
Oh,
So good to have you with us, Mike
all right.
Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about
All right, we got Greg
a
Olson and
new
Mike
season
Tirico back to
brings
back.
renewed optimism.
Yeah, because I didn't want.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any...
Remember, we always like scrap here, so.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go with a run. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try and play with some pace early on. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
All right.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And on the ground, they go with their running back. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Looking pulse from Puerto Rico. Get out of here.
To the ground, he'll get it again. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
We shoving those clocks.
On the ground they go.
Okay, got it here. Let's go. Let's go. That's a big run right there.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Man, Genty's on a roll.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike,
Let's
how
go.
many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss.
What a touchdown run by
Everybody on the
Genty.
field.
Let's go. All right.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Smith to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Up the middle they go. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On second down, they'll run. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Vegas. They'll stay on the ground.
Oh, we got it right here. Let's go. What a touchdown by Genty again.
Vegas. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has... The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Now he'll air one out. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete.
Yep,
No
pass
doubt
interference.
there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Throwing on second down. Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
I need him for that.
Into the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Let's go,
Las
Brock.
Vegas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver.
That was too
to
easy
run
right there.
the route
Boom.
through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example.
All right, we got 21-10. Okay, good, perfect.
The drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10. A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes...
Yeah, we got...
down. To the ground after the penalty, and he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third.
All right, we're going to run that ball again.
Now a give up the middle.
Okay, morning with yes. Okay.
The Raiders first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Offside. Defense.
I want to get the yardage.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That one caught by Tucker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Incomplete. They couldn't get... They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. A 1st down throw for Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out. Set, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a...
All right, we're going to run that ball now.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Those are rare.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Oh, he's right.
costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Now a give on the ground. And that won't help a great deal. Just a short gain there. It's 2nd and goal. They'll stick with him again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. On the bootleg, it's Smith. That one, take it in.
Oh, we got him. Oh, wow, what a touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through it.
On first down is Smith. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 5. He'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raider first down. They go play action with Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one.
Damn, that was easy.
That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making
That's
a
it.
that is his 3rd touchdown of the game. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Now a running play. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Yeah. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing.
That's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
To throw is Smith. This is caught. He's got it.
Ooh, wow. What? I need a hook, bro. Let's go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with... They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Woo. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Now a run. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again.
Oh, wow. We ran the ball right there. 5 touchdowns with Genty.
He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him.
Damn.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, man, damn. We're blowing them out.
And no return forthcoming.
Okay, we're going to run the ball here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
All right, we're going.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On play action, Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass.
Ooh, wow. Wow, long field goal right there.
Certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control,
Damn, he hit the post afterwards. Wow.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And
Oh, wow.
down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders.
Yeah, we took care of the ponies.
Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team.
Yeah, which we were going to for real.
You've been watching the
All right,
NFL
check
on
tail
EA
of the tape.
Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden.
Thank you, Mike Tirico and
The
Greg
Black
Olson.
Gold celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
Alright, let's check the players. Bo Nix. Okay, he had, but his longest like 26. Okay, we both had 26. Two touchdowns. Okay, I had 2 touchdowns. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh well. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I'd love to do some more, but it's over.